Hi everybody, this is Carrie here, and I am going to try and show you how to install the Ricoh printer on a Windows 10 machine. It will be a little different today because I am doing it off-site, meaning I'm not connected to the Regus network as I'm doing this, so I'm going to create a virtual printer that I'm going to install, but actually the process should be very, very similar. So to start it off, we are going to go to ricohusa.com. And we can Google that, and we can go to support and downloads. All right, and from here you're going to find your model number, which should be on the front of your printer. If you have any questions about that, you can always call Ricoh support to ask them. But I know by heart that mine is MPC4503, and then you're going to press search. And then you're going to go to drivers. And when this comes up, it should automatically detect your OS. I know that I'm running Windows 10, and well, press I agree, and that should reflect it. So it should say right here what you're working with. You can always choose another OS if that isn't correct, but generally that will be okay. And you want to select the PCL6 driver. That's really universally the one that you want to have. Okay, wait until that's done. Now what I like to do is I like to show in folder and then drag it to the desktop. And then before that, what I like to do is create a folder called Ricoh that I can unzip the files to, because otherwise you have 96 files that are just going to be sitting on your desktop, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I created a folder called Ricoh, and then when I do that, I'm going to go to Browse. And I'm going to unzip to there. Now I already did that, so I'm not going to do it again, but that's theoretically where you want to be putting that. And so after you've unzipped those files to this folder, you're going to go over to right here to search. And you're going to go to printers and scanners. And you're going to add a printer and scanner. And you're going to select the printer that I want isn't listed. So basically you're going to have to search for the printer because it's not going to find it because it's not shared within the network freely. So this is where my tutorial is going to differ a little. What you want to do is you want to go to add a printer using a TCP/IP address. And you're going to grab the IP of wherever your printer is. And I know from experience that mine is going to be 10.27.194.162, but of course this is going to be different for you. That's just what I know mine is. Okay, so this isn't actually going to find it right now because, like I said, I'm not on the network, so I'm going to go back a step, but you should continue, and yours should pick up where I left off. So hold on one second. Okay, so then it's going to ask you to select a driver, and this should be the same whether or not you're on the network or off the network. Sometimes it will query the printer and suggest the driver for you to use. I don't suggest that. Sometimes it can auto-detect the wrong driver. So I suggest defaulting to the one that you have downloaded that we know that works. So when you get to this page right here, you're going to go to Have Disk. And you want to navigate to the location where you unzipped those files. So you're going to go to your Ricoh folder that you made on the desktop, and you're going to go to the disk 1, and you're going to select this. And then it's going to come up with a list of manufacturers. Of course, you are a Ricoh, and then you're going to select your model number that you have. That's going to be a little bit different because I did install this before I made the tutorial just to make sure that it worked. I'm going to name it. Okay, and you don't want to share this within the network. Okay, so you're going to go to finish. And then when you're all done, the printer should show up under printers and scanners. You want to select it and you want to go to manage. And then under this, you actually want to go to printing preferences. Now this is the important step. This is a step that I think that sometimes a lot of people miss, and what gives everyone trouble is because now what you're going to do is you're going to tell the printer what code everyone needs to use in order to be able to talk to the computer. So basically, this is going to be what gives everybody permission to print. So you're going to go up to detailed settings, job setup, and then you're going to put in the person's user code. And this is usually the CMC code, same thing. So I know for the Center for Bedford, New Hampshire, it's 03632 because that's our number. You're going to go to apply. And then to check, you're going to go print a test page. Provided you've done all of these things correctly. Now this is only going to come up because I've only have a virtual printer running. But that should come right up with your printer page and it should print. Provided you've done everything that I've said, it should be fairly easy and it should go smoothly. If you have any questions, then definitely talk to IT. Otherwise, this is a very straightforward approach and you shouldn't have any problems. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you very much.